Myanmar's ruling generals have started a program to build nuclear weapons.
They really want to build a bomb. That's their main objective.
It appears that it's a nuclear weapons program because there's no conceivable use for this for nuclear power.
They're trying to develop long-range missiles.
They want to have the rockets and nuclear warhead.
Elections later this year are aimed at convincing the world they're moving towards democracy. But fearing attack from the United States and an uprising by their own people, Myanmar's generals are instead digging themselves in with a nationwide network of bunkers. With top-secret material gathered over 5 years, we can reveal how Myanmar is trying to become the next nuclear-armed North Korea.
My name is Evan Williams. I'm a journalist based in London. I've been covering Myanmar, the country formerly known as Burma, now for about 15 years. Last year, the Democratic Voice of Burma, a media organisation based in Oslo, Norway, approached me with information that they said could prove that the generals ruling their country had started a program to try and acquire nuclear weapons, and that they were also digging a series of defensive bunkers throughout their country. DVB hired me to work with them to try and piece together what was going on inside one of the world's most secretive military regimes. What you're about to see is the result of that investigation. All the information has been gathered at great personal risk to all of those people involved, including a Burmese army defector who's just managed to leave the country.
At a safe house in Thailand, a defector from Myanmar's army unpacks the few possessions he fled the country with. Before leaving, he also smuggled out thousands of files detailing a secret program by Myanmar's ruling generals to eventually build nuclear weapons.
They want to produce a bomb, nuclear bombs for warfare.
Sai Tain Win was a major in Myanmar's army. He was deputy commander of a top-secret military factory near a town called Myang. Parts made here and in another military factory are sent to a secret facility 7 miles from a town called Tabait Chin. He says this is the headquarters of the army's nuclear battalion. It's here, he says, the regime is trying to build a nuclear reactor and enrich uranium for weapons. Sai decided to defect with his devastating material when he saw a broadcast by the Democratic Voice of Burma, or DVB. It revealed another secret military program. For the past 5 years, DVB's operations manager, Nanda, has been receiving top-secret information from deep within the regime's classified database. It revealed the regime was digging a network of secret bunkers.
They are constructing a huge tunnel, a very big tunnel in different areas. I mean, a lot of tunnels in different areas all over the country.
The information he received contained thousands of photographs, plans and drawings for a bunker system. Some are dug into the earth, other larger caverns are bored into rock. The files marked the bunkers as military and showed they were being built across the country. Often built by civilians, but all for the army. DVB showed the files to one of the world's leading Myanmar analysts.
There's hundreds of pictures, literally hundreds of pictures, very close up of underground installations, of machinery, equipment, we're not quite sure what it is, blueprints, drawings, everything. And I've never seen anything like that come out of Burma before.
Some bunkers are marked as substations for an FOC or fibre optic cable. It gives the military a nationwide secure communications network. But there are other bunkers too. So Tint is a Myanmar army defector. He was a captain who taught officers strategy, including use of the new bunker system.
main station တွေတိစောက်ဖို့မြောက်ဦးမင်းလန်ကောင်းတွေနောက်ပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့command station တွေတိစောက်ဖို့အတွက်မြောက်ဦးမင်းလန်ကောင်းတွေပြီးလို့ရှိရင်ကျွန်တော်တို့လေရင်တွေပါတယ်ဘုံကျဲမခံရအောင်ထားရှိနိုင်မှုအတွက်မြောက်ဦးမင်းလန်ကောင်းတွေပြီးလို့ရှိရင်ဆက်လက်တဲ့ပစ္စည်းတွေကိုအဲ့ဒါကိုလှောင်မှုအတွက်ခုနကမြောက်ဦးမင်းလန်ကောင်းတွေဒါတွေဖောက်လို့ရဖြစ်ပါတယ်
So Tint has been in the bunkers and says the larger ones are regional command posts.
command post တွေဖြစ်တယ်ဒါတွေကတော့လူ100နဲ့300ကြာမှဆက်နေဒါသူရဲ့တက်ခတ်မှုကိုမခံရအောင်သူကအပေါက်ကိုသူကထဲမထားဘဲနဲ့သူကအကွေးကောက်ပုံစံမျိုးထားတယ်ဒါမှလည်းသူကရန်လူရဲ့ဝင်တက်ခတ်ခံရတဲ့အခါမှာတဲ့အတိုက်ခံမခံရတော့ပြီးလို့ရှိရင်သူက main ကိုထားတက်ခတ်ခြင်းမခံရအောင်
The military's files include this video of tunnels in Vietnam.
ပြည်နန်းရခဲ့ပါသူတို့ပြည်နန်းနေမှာအမေရိကန်ကိုတွန်းလာတဲ့အခါမှာဒီခုနကပြောတဲ့မြောက်ဦးမင်းလန်ကောင်းကိုရက်တင်နဲ့သူတို့အမေရိကန်ရဲ့လေကြောင်းဘူကျက်တက်ခိုက်မှုကိုကာကွယ်နိုင်တယ်ပြီးလို့ရှိရင်မိမိတပ်တီတွေရဲ့လှုပ်ရှားမှုတွေကိုပုံဖြတ်ဖုံးကွယ်နိုင်တယ်ပြီးလို့ရှိရင်ကျွန်တော်တို့တပ်တွေရဲ့စုအုံနေမှုကိုပုံဖြတ်နိုင်တယ်ဒါတွေကိုနမူနာယူပြီးတော့မှကျွန်တော်တို့ကဒီပြည်လို့ရှိမှာပြောအကောင့်တွေပေါ်တဲ့မှာလဲဒီမြောက်ဦးမင်းလန်ကောင်းစနစ်ကလိုအပ်တယ်ဆိုတာကိုသူကအဲ့ဒီမှာသိရှိတော့တယ်
Myat No was a major and deputy director of the regime's Prime Minister's office until he escaped a purge by defecting 5 years ago.
အဲ့တော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီမှာမြေဦးမင်းလန်ကောင်းတွေတူးပြီးလုပ်တယ်ဆိုတာကျွန်တော်တို့ဒါသူတို့ရေရှည်ကြီးမှန်းချက်နဲ့ပေါ့ဗျာရေရှည်ကြီးမှန်းချက်နဲ့ပေါ့ဒါသူတို့ဒါနိုင်ငံတကာကနေပြီးတော့သူတို့ဒါအလွယ်တကူမမြင်တွေ့နိုင်အောင်လေကြောင်းကနေဘုံကျက်တိုက်ခိုက်မှုတွေမဖြစ်နိုင်အောင်နဲ့နောက်သူတို့ရဲ့ command post တွေနောက်တခါသူတို့ရဲ့ရိတ်ခါဆက်သွယ်ရေးလမ်းကြောင်းတွေဒါတွေမပြောက်အောင်ကြိုတင်စီမံပြီးတော့ဒါတူလောင်ပြီးလှုပ်ထားတဲ့အနေအထားမျိုးလဲဒါရှိတယ်ဗျ
Myanmar's generals are a military junta that's ruled the country with an iron fist for 50 years. So why are they digging themselves in now?
They may sound ridiculous, but they are afraid of American airstrikes. They know that they've been condemned by the United States. They know that America has bombed Iraq, Afghanistan, and they use drones to hit targets and so on. So they feel that they may be targeted as well. And therefore, they're building all sorts of underground facilities. We're talking here about command bunkers where they can hide in case of emergency, or the leaders. We're talking about storage facilities for the military where they can store their weapons, and maybe even produce weapons out of sight or the praying eyes of the Americans and others.
Defectors told us this is the regime's other main fear, their own people, who most recently rose against military rule in protests led by Buddhist monks in 2007. Ong Lin Tut was a major attached to Myanmar's embassy in Washington until he defected in 2004.
Comment main pelu yare ni tamu shire ni tamu shibare dibi ma hala America me pipi tiyo we pipi hala general Russia be pipi domya ne be pipi ta tanal le ti ya ro ti aung pipo so ro tit do mo lwe ni tamu general shi ba lai me so di twet ko adika di longjong yi po le tu ro ye longjong yi shu laung ko chi pi do ma di tanal ko ngwe kong ji ja akong ja khan pi do ma tu ni de lo chano myin ma le khmya
DVB sent camera teams inside Myanmar to try to find people who had seen the bunkers. But this is risky. Filming without the government's authority in Myanmar can lead to at least 10 years in prison. One camera woman finally found a man who'd been to the bunkers. Further north, in Shan State, another camera team was told of more hidden bunkers. Farmers told them the army had confiscated their land to build the bunkers.
concrete တွေအပေါ်ကနေတော့မြေကြီးတွေဖို့ချလိုက်ပြီးတော့သူတို့တစ်ပင်ကြီးကိုစိုက်တယ်တစ်ပင်ကသေးသေးတွေမဟုတ်ဘူးတခြားအနေနဲ့တဲပို့လာတဲ့တစ်ပင်တွေလည်းပါတယ်မြန်မြန်ကြီးတော့စိုက်တဲ့သဘောနဲ့တူတယ်အခုချိန်ကြီးကြည့်မယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့သူကမြောက်တိုက်ခိုင်းရလုံးဝပျောက်သွားပြီးတော့တော်ကြီးတရားမဖြစ်နေတယ်
Myanmar is a resource-rich nation. It has vast deposits of gems, minerals, gas, oil, teak and gold. And yet it remains one of the least developed nations on earth. The military government spends less on its people's health and education than just about any other country. The United Nations says 1 in 3 children is malnourished and many thousands die of preventable disease before they're 5.
The entire project we use only for military purpose, but they are asking money from the civilians departments.
This document orders 3 billion kyat, about $3 million for the bunkers. It's just one of many annual demands for its secret projects. By examining the budget files, the total cost of the bunker system between 2001 and 2007 could be more than $3.5 billion.
It's astronomical. I mean, the amount of money they're spending on these underground facilities must exceed the annual budget for any other item, health, education, or whatever. But they're certainly spending millions, if not billions of US dollars